Liam and Naomi had been married for 12 years. They had 2 children, a golden retriever named Max, and a beautiful home with sunlit windows and the smell of fresh bread every Sunday. From the outside, their life seemed whole, but inside, something was missing. Naomi had grown quiet, not in a peaceful way but in a way that felt hollow. She moved through their home like a guest. She smiled when expected, laughed politely, but her eyes told another story. Liam noticed. He felt it in the way she avoided long conversations, how she stopped asking about his day, but he didn't know how to reach her, so he said nothing. Instead, Liam filled the silence with his job, home repairs, and routine. He convinced himself that this was what marriage looked like after a decade. Comfortable, stable, unremarkable. Naomi worked at a small publishing company downtown. It was quiet there too, but in a different way, gentler. Her boss, Julian, was sharp and attentive. He noticed things: when she wore a new scarf, when her mood was off, when her ideas were brilliant. He asked about her favorite books, about her childhood, her dreams, and most dangerously of all, he listened. Naomi never meant to cross a line. She never touched Julian, but she began to live for their small talks, their morning coffees, the way he made her feel heard, seen at home. Liam grew more distant. He sensed something, though Naomi never said a word. One evening, he came home early and found her sitting at the kitchen table, staring at a chair across from her, the one he used to sit in during their long Sunday breakfasts. She didn't notice him at first. Her eyes were full of something that looked like sadness or maybe guilt. He sat across from her, breaking the silence. "When did I become invisible to you?" he asked, softly. Naomi didn't cry. She simply looked at him and said, "It wasn't sudden. It was slow, like a candle dying without wind. I needed someone to see me." "You stopped looking." Liam lowered his gaze. "Why didn't you tell me?" "I tried, but you were always elsewhere." There was no shouting, no accusations, just 2 people sitting across from each other, finally telling the truth. Over the weeks that followed, they truly talked. They uncovered years of quiet hurt, unspoken loneliness, and ignored needs. Naomi confessed her emotional connection with Julian. Liam confessed his fear of losing her, even before he knew he already had. They took space. Naomi moved in with her sister for a few months. Liam stayed with the kids. They wrote letters. They went to therapy. It wasn't perfect, but it was honest. A year later, Naomi returned home, not as the same woman but as someone who had rediscovered her voice. Liam welcomed her not as the same man, but as someone who had learned to listen again. They sat again at that kitchen table. Same chairs, same window, different hearts. The chair was no longer empty.